Good morning. Yeah, I was thinking of sitting back, thinking about stories my grandma and my grandpa told me. My grandma told me that she remembered riding around in the back of a horse carriage to driving in a car, riding in a car. And, my grandma was like 90-some years old. 90. Wait a minute. Sorry, I got the dates tattooed on me. Let's see, she was 91, 92. Woo. But, almost damn 100 years. Oh, quite a few years off, but anyway, my grandma was telling me stories like that, and she tell me she went from reading in the newspaper to telegraph, to the radio, to the TV. And it was real wonderful. My grandpa used to tell me, because he used to work for the Rock Island Railroad, he would tell me about stories about what he did. And my grandpa had a tendency to exaggerate. He was telling me one time, all grandparents do. All grandparents do. And my grandpa was telling me that it rained so much because he ran the Rock Island Rail from up north Kansas down to Oklahoma City, right through there. Well, it rained so much in Oklahoma that the bullfrogs went nuts. They bred and bred and bred and bred, and he was flipping everywhere. And there were so many on the railroad tracks that when he was driving through, he'd be squishing. And, well, the train wheels couldn't catch on the track no more because it was so slick. So Grandpa got out his snow scoop. They cleared the lines of snow scoop, so he put it on the front of his train. And, excuse me, my ear itches. And he'd drive that train, he just plowing the frogs out of the way till he needed to get to where he was going. I thought that was so, and I used to sit in front of him and listen to him talk, and just talk and talk and talk. Well, he was telling my uncle, because we hadn't seen my uncle for a while. He was telling stories to my uncle. And that's one day, of course, where I'm sitting right in front of my grandpa. And he tells the time that he had to spank me, just only once. And he reached up, he had this little, magazine rack. Well, I liked playing with it. I was just a little guy at the time. I could take it apart, put the parts in my pocket. Typical child, into everything, very curious. And he'd gotten on to me a lot about it, just to leave it alone that day. And it was that day he went to go cleaning. He went to clean. And I was out playing, and Grandma was fixing lunch. I think she was fixing me a snack, cheese and pickles with ranch dressing. I just loved that. It was because my mama ate it when I was pregnant, when she was pregnant with me. But I was outside playing. I was getting into something outside I wasn't supposed to. So Grandpa came out, called for me. I didn't, of course, I'm getting into something I'm not supposed to. I ain't coming out there. I'm in trouble. So, Grandpa came and found me, told me to get out what I was doing. So I got out of there. And he sent me in, we came in, and he goes, "Did you take the nuts and bolts?" Well, apparently when he was moving the magazine rack, it fell apart, just collapsed. He was holding a handle. I was going, what the hell? So he comes out and gets me and comes in, and he goes, "I told you to leave it alone." And he popped me on the butt. And of course, it didn't hurt. It broke my heart, but it didn't hurt. I mean, he was my hero. My hero. And, I was mad, too. So I pulled out the chair because the phone was hanging up on the wall right above the desk. Well, I was too short. I couldn't reach it. So I climbed up on the chair, and then I climbed up on the desk, and I picked up the phone, and I dialed the number. Of course, Grandpa didn't know if I dialed the right number or not. I called my mom and my mama, and I went, "Mama, Grandpa spanked me." Click. I hung the phone right up, climbed down, went go help Grandma in the kitchen. Just like that. I just had to tell her. Well, my mama calls back, and as my grandpa's telling the story, and my mama calls back and says, "Well, what happened?" And well, he says, "Vicky, now I hated to do it, but I kept telling him to stay out of it, stay out of it, and stay out of it." And we found the nuts and bolts in his pocket. See, I was an ornery child. And, oh, I miss my grandpa. Anyway, so they were talking, and my mom was there when he was telling my uncle this, and they all just start laughing, because apparently, even very young, I knew how to get myself into a lot of trouble, but I guess my grandpa had this old belief that 250-pound TV sitting on TV dinner tray, kept messing with it, damn TV falls on you. Yeah, you leave it alone after you get hurt. It's kind of thing like my grandma with the fire. Grandma told me it was hot a couple times, but of course, me being curious and flat out I wanted the damn cookies. I got my little hand burnt. My little fingers got burnt. I was like, "Ow, I'm hot." Well, of course, my grandma doctored them and all that stuff. But I'm making this video because, one, I miss them, and two, they were my heroes. And, just listening to the stories, I mean, if you youngins out there, if you have the ability to talk to your grandparents and let them tell you stories. I know as you get older you think they're stupid, because I went through that, where it's, and then I didn't have that much time with them, and then they're gone. And, cherish them. Cherish your heroes. And, just cherish your heroes, because they're your hero for a reason. So, anyway, I shall see you later.